Hey everyone, it's Ron here at PBC, and today I'd love to invite you all on a Bass Lake journey. So come on along, let's see what we can find, and I'm so happy you could join me on this beautiful spring afternoon. Let's see what we can find. Ooh, the first thing actually is a red-winged blackbird. It literally looks exactly like I just described it. So let me flip the camera around and I'll be quiet and see if we could hear its song. That was a super cool way to start out. I wonder what else we'll find. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the beautiful Bass Lake. I'm out here on a canoe. I was wondering if you could tell me who lives in here. They're tiny. Well, they're not that tiny, but they're furry, they're brown, and they're super busy. You guessed it, beavers. And we have a fun little Canadian goose sitting on her nest up there. She's probably happy I'm gonna keep going. But this lodge here is made out of sticks and mud, and they generally have two entrances. One inside the water, or from underneath the water, and one from land. That way they could evade any predators. Any guesses as to what beavers eat? Well, those are great guesses. I also thought they ate fish, but I recently learned that they do not. They seem like it, but they don't. They're actually herbivores. And I'm going to just kind of pan you around a little bit. So again, our beaver buddies live in lodges and they build dams. We're kind of we'll get close to the dam. The purpose of the dam is to block up water from upstream. That way their lodge can never be flooded. So they put a dam in front of where their lodge is. That way if we get a lot of water, that's blocked up and their lodge never floods. Also, just beyond where the water is kind of babbling, you see maybe a little stream. Just beyond that, it's awesome habitat and an ecosystem for aquatic plants to grow. Now remember, I had told you beavers don't eat fish and they're herbivores, meaning they eat plants. So I like to think of beavers as like aquaponic gardeners or farmers. It's super cool. So they block that up so they have a nice deep pool that they can eat out of. Also in the winter time, what they do is right outside of their lodge, they'll bury all sorts of vegetation and sticks in the mud. Because what can possibly happen in the wintertime? Exactly, our water can freeze. So our beavers stay inside their lodge. Imagine the whole lake is covered in ice. And all they have to do is go through the entrance that it is connected to the water. And they go down, they grab some food that they stored away for the winter, and they bring it inside their nice warm lodge. And they have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Oh, wow. If you can see that right there, my friends, is a black bear. How fun is that? What an awesome gift. Cool. Just hanging around in the marshy area, maybe getting some water, some skunk cabbage. All right, everyone, if you can try to zoom in, it's a little tricky out here. Okay, that is the beaver dam. They only let enough water through that they feel is necessary. They're like the super cool architects and engineers of the forest. Truly, truly remarkable little mammals. So besides beavers, Bass Lake is home to a whole bunch of other animals, amphibians, fish, snakes. So the kind of fish that we have are a lot of largemouth bass. In the summertime you can see them jumping out of the water for bugs. We have pickerel, catfish, we are rumored to have freshwater eels. And definitely something I've seen a lot down over by the Beaver Lodge, where there's a lot of lilies and vegetation, and it's really kind of mucky and muddy. The snapping turtles like to hang out down there, which is super cool. So we have a lot of fun friends out here on Bass Lake. See if we look up to the sky. A lot of different songbirds, turkey vultures we see pretty much every single day. Red-tailed hawks like to hang out. And we've also definitely seen bald eagles more often than maybe you would think. And that tall vegetation right in front of me, those are called cattails. A couple cool things about cattails is if you needed to, you could eat the tops. The tops are edible. When it's, more in life than it is right now, they're all kind of dried out. But they're a good fire starter right now at the moment. All right, y'all, check it out. Found my bear friend again. First bear of the spring season for me. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I hope you had a lot of fun. You learned about our fish, our beavers, red-winged blackbird. I can't believe we even got to see a glimpse of a black bear. It was awesome, huh? Super cool. Snapping turtles, all sorts of fun wildlife here on the lake. So again, I really genuinely appreciate you joining me. I hope this is fun for you, gives you a little taste of the outdoors, especially if you're in more of an urban setting and you can't really get out so much. Y'all are doing great. Springtime is around the corner, and we'll get through this together. So thank you for joining me. I genuinely appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Looking forward to it, everyone.